Okay, I'm going to show you how to monitor your Google My Business listing using the all-in-one SEO and digital marketing dashboard. Now, your Google My Business listing is very important, particularly if you have a physical location or a brick and mortar store where people come in and visit you, or your customers come in and visit you. Queries oftentimes pop up the Google 3-pack, which shows your Google My Business listing. So your Google My Business listing is a very important part of your SEO strategy, particularly for local businesses. So when you're in the dashboard, you'll go over to the left-hand bar and click on Local and click on Google My Business. And that will bring you to this Google My Business screen right here. And this kind of shows all of our Google My Business listing stats. So the first one right here that we're looking at is searches, a trend line of searches. And this is the number of times the listing has shown up in search results. The next one shows your searches versus your map. So your search results versus your map results. And for us, we get 61% of our results come from searches versus some coming from maps. And the views is that as well, the number of times the listing was viewed on Google search or Google Maps. So it kind of gives you a breakdown of how people are finding your listing. So the next stats we're looking at here are the number of clicks. This pretty simply is the number of times the website was clicked on the listing. The directions is the number of times driving directions were requested from the listing, and calls is the number of times the phone number was clicked on the listing. Now, that is a click on a phone number, which generally comes from a mobile device. So the calls might not be a full view of how many calls you've gotten from the listing, but more so how many calls you've gotten from a mobile device, because really only people on mobile devices click the number. You might want to install a tracking number to get a more realistic view of the calls that are coming from your Google My Business listing. We can also monitor our Google reviews, which is very important. Again, if you're a local business, we can monitor the average rating, how many reviews we've had. We can see the time of day that calls come in, and the best day of the week where we get the most calls. For us, it's obviously Monday and Thursday where we seem to get the most calls, and mid-afternoon is the time of day that we receive the most calls. So these are the stats to monitor your Google My Business listing. You can actually also monitor your reviews. You can see the reviews, and if you've commented on them, the star, and who gave the review. So this gives you a breakdown of all of the reviews that you've received. Again, this is very important. Your Google My Business listing for any local business where the majority of their customers are local, where they have a physical location, your Google My Business listing is going to be a critical part of your overall strategy. So this is a simple way to monitor it using the all-in-one SEO and digital marketing dashboard. To get a free trial of the dashboard, simply go to gemsu.com/dashboard. Thanks.